Homie, I'm all pro, and you're just an amateur. You can try as hard as you can, but you can't handle us. I'm waiting at the gate and signing autographs. I'm always in first place, you always in the back. Homie, I'm all pro, and you're just an amateur. You can try as hard as you can, but you can't handle us. I'm waiting at the gate and signing autographs. I'm always in first place, you always in the back. Homie, I'm all pro.
Please welcome, he's a golden boy,
Dylan Drake returning to Vendetta Pro Wrestling, two-time former All-Pro Wrestling Universal Heavyweight Champion. And yes, he's looking to regain that title, but he's also looking at gaining Vendetta Pro Wrestling Gold, meaning the heavyweight title in the near future.
Well, you gotta figure, okay? Dylan Drake, been around for a long time. Really good at what he does. The bottom line is, Dylan Drake is in line for a title. You and I have discussed it in the past. We went over the idea of him being a #1 contender with the board. He's not there at the moment, but he is on the verge of being in that position.
Here's our opponent, he's a nightmare, Nathian Graves.
It was just 1 year ago that this man, the Nightmare Nathian Graves, lost in an extremely controversial fashion, and he was barred from singles competition. Earlier this week we made the call and we decided, you know what, it's been a year, this man needs to be reinstated.
Absolutely. Now, that was your idea. I'll give you the credit for it. You know, Joseph Duncan, you've done a really good job really being fair about making sure that when there are controversial finishes that they're reviewed. Just like in baseball or football, there's replays. The bottom line is we need to make sure that we take a look at the replay, that perhaps we don't change the referee's decision that night, because the referee has to be the force. They have to be the power in Vendetta Pro. But after the show's over, when we have time to calm down, look at the video, we're going to make the right decision. And I believe, Joseph, that you made the right decision here.
Oh, look at that robe right there, Dylan Drake. You know, some money went into that. As he just pointed out.
As we silently waited for the sound of the bell there, respecting the referee's start of the match. Now this match underway. Nightmare Nathian Graves, Dylan Drake in the gold, and these two men, they are definitely going to put on a show here.
Well, and I mentioned that about Dylan Drake being a former two-time APW Universal Heavyweight Champion. Let's not forget Nightmare Nathian. Oh, that really not endearing himself to the crowd here. Nightmare Nathian Graves also held that title, the APW Universal Heavyweight title, as well as the APW Tag Team Championship with AJ Kirsch. So this man's he's no stranger to gold and no stranger to top competition in his own right.
And ladies and gentlemen at home, if you are a stranger to Vendetta Pro, or if you are a stranger to APW, here's a little fact, okay? Two of the top wrestling companies in California, period. Bottom line. And over the last year, APW as well as Vendetta Pro have, well, we've created really a match made in heaven. We have decided to work with these men as they lock up here in a really tight lock, to work with the men and the talent from their company and to share our talent with them, really getting exposure as well as competition going around from both companies.
Well, absolutely, bringing the competition of NorCal and SoCal together. It's a nice headlock takedown right there by the Nightmare Nathian Graves. I mean, for many years, it was almost a battle between NorCal and SoCal, but there was no actual battle between NorCal and SoCal. It was all simply trying to one-up each other. We decided the best way to do it is to do it in the ring.
Well, not only that, but Santa Maria, Vendetta Pro Wrestling, it is the perfect, really really, it's the perfect geographical location for Northern California wrestlers and Southern California wrestlers to come together and sort of be able to compete against one another. For a lot of the fans, for a long time, they didn't get to see SoCal guys go against NorCal guys. Well, now they have that opportunity. Now they have the venue to be able to see the talent clash and to see who the best of the best is between these two regions.
Graves now, a big scoop on a body slam. That'll get him out of that arm ringer. And Nathian Graves, an extremely powerful competitor, but he's not exactly lacking in the speed department either.
I have to wonder, is Nathian Graves gonna show some ring rust today? It's been a long time since he's been here at Vendetta Pro. After being banned, the only thing he had was the ring in his backyard, in his garage, and really the place where he trained and where he learned how to work in Bakersfield, California. He didn't have in-ring competition. He wasn't seeing guys like Dylan Drake. Now he has to see them. Now he has to be ready. Is he? We'll see.
Another stiff forearm right there by Dylan Drake. That little bit of a punishment that Drake gave him. I don't know if anybody's ready for that. Then again, right there, we got a reversal and coming up with a almost up to that Elm Street. That'd have finished it right there.
Yeah, Dylan Drake, again, as a reminder, rocking the gold trunks today. Now on the outside of the ring. Really taking a break from Nightmare Nathian Graves, who's sporting the orange, longer trunks, waiting in the ring, saying to Drake, get your butt back in here, fight me like a man. Wow. Gets tripped up there. That was really cheap there by Drake, but blocks the punch and returns a right hand. And now a shot to the chest of Dylan Drake. Nightmare Nathian Graves, I swear, man, getting chopped by that guy must feel like crap.
Well, like you said, it's a little cheap move right there. For somebody like Nathian Graves, you're going to take a cheap shot, you better make it count.
Absolutely.
All he did right there was just basically just piss him off, and a pissed off Nathian Graves is not something you want to be you don't want to be standing across from. No,
there's no doubt about it. Nightmare Nathian Graves, really a nice guy outside of the ring, a family man, really a good guy, but the reason they call him Nightmare is for what he does in between the ropes, Joseph. This guy has a real mean streak and is a hell of a competitor here at Vendetta Pro Wrestling.
Golden Boy now working on that leg. He's probably setting him up right there. He can get that leg worked over. He gets that Bay 2 breaker sharpshooter on. It'll be all over.
That's right. I like that Beta Breakers reference, Joseph. You've been researching your Bay Area events.
Well, that's what the move's called, the Beta Breaker.
Oh, he calls it that?
Yes.
Okay, I thought you were making that up. It was like your own reference.
Nathan now trying to fight up, but to no avail. Hard elbow shot right there by Dylan Drake. Uh-oh, this is not going to end well. Just bending him in half right there, almost like similar to a bow and arrow submission.
Yeah, very similar to sort of a modified bow and arrow, and now it's turning it into a single leg crab. You know, Dylan Drake has several, and when I say several, I emphasize many submissions at his disposal, and he's going to use all of them here against Nightmare Nathian Graves, turning Nathian Graves back on his stomach there and really dropping the knee. And it seems to me that he's really working that lower half of Nightmare Nathian Graves, trying to slow Graves down. You know, what a lot of people don't realize is your power comes from your lower half. And a guy that's as powerful as Nightmare Nathian Graves, well, you're going to have to cut his legs out from underneath him. Dylan Drake, a brilliant competitor, going ahead and doing that.
Nice drop kick right there. Like I said, he's got a lot of power, but he's not lacking in the speed department. And almost hitting Elm Street, but just not only did he not hit the move, Dylan Drake able to throw him off, and he's got a cover right here. 1, 2, no.
I'll tell you what, that Elm Street is devastating, and although he didn't hit it, well, here's another 2 count. Even though Nightmare didn't hit it, he's in the head now of Dylan Drake, and Dylan showing it as he's really just cheating blatantly right in front of the referee. I mean, you have to be in someone's mind if they're going to use those kind of tactics, and I think that Nightmare is in the mind of Dylan Drake. That is why Dylan Drake is going for the tactics that he's going for.
Dylan Drake now bringing the entire weight of his body down on that knee again. like you said, taking the power away from him, but also setting up that, we might have it right here, the beta breaker. And inside cradle, got to cover 1, 2, not able to get him.
Okay, so is it the Bay 2 breaker as like in San Francisco, or is it the beta breaker? Like he's alpha, they're beta.
Bay 2 breaker.
You sure that he's not saying I'm alpha, they're beta, and I'm gonna break their damn legs? I mean, that would be cool.
Yeah, I suppose so. But oh, look at this. Are you serious?
Yeah, I mean, either way, this guy's smart. You know, whether it's naming moves or kicking ass, he's smart at everything he does. I mean, Dylan Drake, you know, it's appropriate that he rocks the gold because he's really worth his weight in gold in professional wrestling, and it's just a matter of time until he's the Vendetta Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. I said it. I'm on record saying it.
Hitting that Ronnie Garvin stomp right there, just working over the entire body of Nightmare Nathan Graves.
Look at you, Ronnie Garvin. Everyone at home, if you ever want to go to Wikipedia.com, instead just go to JosephDuncan.com because the guy knows everything about professional wrestling, old and new. I'm proud to be sitting next to you, buddy.
If you go to JosephDuncan.com, you'll probably get a 404, but yeah.
As Drake now sending him off in a reversal there by Nightmare Nathan Graves, going for the drop kick but missing. Graves picking up the legs. He's setting up here now. That's the beta breaker is what you're saying.
Absolutely. He gets his on him. That could be it. And yes, he's got him over.
It is locked in. Really, if you're a fan of Bret Hart, it was called the sharpshooter. You call it whatever you want. It's basically putting all of the pressure on the knees and quadriceps muscle of Nathan Graves. And see, as you see him fighting out, getting to the rope, it's actually hurting more. The more Nathan fights, the more it hurts his legs, and the more likely he is to tap out. But smartly, he rolls through. Oh, man. I tell you, these could be the two smartest wrestlers in Vendetta Pro Wrestling that we're watching here today.
Graves now going into the midsection. He's got him. He's going to whip him across the ring into the corner. Those hard turnbuckles. Elm straight connects.
Our second ace cutter of the night. We've seen two now, both perfectly executed. That one had a lot of height on it. If Graves could just get over for the cover, this might be it. There's a 2 count in.
Oh, grabbing that bottom rope.
Oh, now I don't know about that. Did you think, let me ask you your professional opinion. Did you think he had the rope before 3 was supposed to go? I mean, Keith clearly did, and he's our referee. We have to trust him, but I don't know. I thought that might have been 3.
It was close. It was definitely very close, but Nathan Graves now driving his shoulder into the midsection of Dylan Drake and calling for one more. What we got here?
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Christian Cole standing by with Joseph Duncan here at Vendetta Pro Wrestling, terrorizing in Santa Maria, California, watching the competition between Dylan Drake, between Nightmare Nathan Graves, really for what may turn out to be a #1 contendership for our title. We'll see how it plays out with all the rest of the competitors. We are happy to have you here with us as Drake now climbing the ropes.
Dylan Drake does like to, besides the beta breaker, he does also like to finish people off with the high cross body, but you know about right there, he gets some air on that one. Big body slam off the top.
Yeah, huge body slam. Drake's still reeling, back on his feet, but I'm not really sure he knows where he is. Really hitting the canvas hard there in the back of his neck, and the trapezius muscles really taking a lot of that weight. Oh, and a huge cross body. That's 1 and 2, and 2 count only. Wow, the fans here don't believe what they saw. They are upset with referee Keith. You know, the reality is... Oh wait, what is this? Graves saying it's over. Really signaling to the crowd that this might be the end of the match.
He's going, looks like he's going up to the top rope. This is unusual.
Very unusual. Graves usually a no-nonsense kind of guy, and see paying for it now as he's tripped up on the corner.
Whatever Nathan Graves' social plans were, they probably just changed. Dylan Drake, he is known for going off the top, and what's this going to be? Oh!
Again, cutting the legs out from underneath the power guy. Really, really smart.
And looks like he's going to try to put that beta breaker on. He's got it on once again. I don't know if Graves is going to be able to get out of it this time.
Timekeeper getting that bell ready as Keith is signaling. This is one of the most suspenseful moments of professional wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. Will he give? Now that he's not tapping there, ladies and gentlemen, he's hoping for the crowd to give him the energy. And as you see, as he gets the leverage and tries to get up on the rope, it hurts that much more. This crowd really feeling the suspense, and he tapped out! He tapped out, ladies and gentlemen! It turns out the ring rust was a factor. After a year...
Winner by tap out submission, the Golden Boy,
Donald Denoyer letting the crowd know that it was Dylan Drake winning this match by submission. You know what? A really hard-fought match by Nathian Graves, but you know what? As you touched on earlier, Joseph Duncan, this guy has missed a year of competition. You can't just expect to come back into the ring and be on top of your game. And I was surprised at how good he actually was, but tonight it wasn't good enough to beat Dylan Drake.
Time of the fall, 11 minutes, 53 seconds. Your winner, the Golden Boy, Dylan Drake.
Dragon Gate USA and Vendetta Pro Wrestling team up for a huge doubleheader on Friday, January 25th at Lakeview Junior High School, featuring former WWE superstar John Morrison. Doors open at 6 p.m. with tickets as low as $15. Get 2 high-flying, hard-hitting, insane shows for 1 ticket. Get tickets at dgusa.tv or at the Shack in Lompoc, Anytime Fitness in Orchid, Leisure Time Games in the Santa Maria Mall, or Discoteca Miramar.
Do you have what it takes to become a pro wrestler? The APW Bootcamp Training School is accepting applicants for pro wrestlers, managers, valets, and referees. All Pro Wrestling home APW Bootcamp is where future legends are born. For the last 19 years, APW has been the leader in talent development. Top graduates include The Great Khali, Crash Holly, Spike Dudley. For your free brochure, call us at 510-785-8396.
Ladies and gentlemen, without question, this is one of the greatest tag teams, not just in Vendetta Pro Wrestling history, not just in California history, but in all of professional wrestling. Shane and Shannon Ballard.
Yeah, they tout themselves as the best Canadian wrestlers ever to grace the American wrestling ring, and a lot of people would argue that there's some others that might be better, like Bret Hart or Owen Hart or anybody named Hart. But the reality is that these two guys are pretty darn good at what they do, and I'm excited to watch them from ringside here.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you want to talk about singles competition, definitely the Hart family, Chris Jericho, there are many. But as far as tag teams go, you got to look pretty damn hard to find a team that is as accomplished as Shane and Shannon Ballard, and tonight they have a shot at the unified All Pro Wrestling, Vendetta Pro Wrestling tag team titles.
Well, they have a shot, you're right, but the reality is it's going to be one hell of a challenge. Suke is, let's just tell it how it is. They're the best tag team in Vendetta Pro Wrestling. Their home here in Santa Maria gives them a hard advantage, and as good as these guys are out of Canada, you're about to look at the best tag team out of Pismo Beach, which is in America.
Well, tonight these guys are entering as the unified tag team champions. Not just Vendetta Pro Wrestling, but All Pro Wrestling. Basically, these guys are the tag team champions of the state of California, effectively.
Absolutely. These guys are really good. All 4 of these guys are really good. I have no idea who's going to win.
Tsunami, former Vendetta Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. Shannon Ballard, former Vendetta Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion twice. I mean, so that's the caliber of competition we're looking at right here. Whether in tag team or singles action, the Ballard Brothers have held the APW tag team titles. Cade and Anthony holding the APW tag team titles on a second occasion. Ladies and gentlemen, it's about to go down right now. Let's go to ring announcer Donald DeNoyer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your co-main event of the evening. Scheduled for one fall with a time limit of 30 minutes. And it's for your Vendetta Pro Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, accompanied by the Gold Digger. Ladies and gentlemen, they are one of the greatest tag team champions in professional wrestling. Let's hear it for Shane and Shannon Ballard.
This crowd really letting them know how they feel, and it's not a good feeling.
And their opponents. They're coming with a combined weight of 420 pounds. Coming from Pismo Beach, California. They are 100-something ounce with attitude. They are Tsunami and Cade Anthony, or better known as your Vendetta Pro Champions,
Action going right away. Well, look at this. Look at the clothesline right there. Oh, what a hard chop right there for Tsunami, and Cade and Anthony taking him off with the elbow. Action going on already. This match isn't even underway yet.
No, it's not. Referee Sparky Ballard, our veteran referee, has not called for the bell quite yet, as he feels these guys need to get composure here before they...
refuse to wrestle this match with this hostile crowd.
I don't know how they expect to win the tag team titles then, but...
We do it with Canadian rules.
What?
Canadian rules? This is America, pal.
We beat you guys in a flag match when the Canadian flag was raised high.
No!
This is the stipulation we want, and we want it right now. If not, we are leaving.
This is coming from the challengers.
The challengers?
Canadian rules.
What are Canadian rules anyways?
I've seen quite a few matches in Canada. They go by pretty much the same rules we do. I mean, what the hell are these guys talking about?
Well, as I understand it, Canadian rules have a little bit of a different implication. Something about submissions before 10 minutes. Something about, I think a 5 count?
What?
I know very little, but...
Want Canadian rules. Hey, if you remember, we won the Unified Tag Team titles right here in Santa Maria, California.
Cheap pop.
You want Canadian rules? You got it.
Well, there you go. Wow.
Explain Canadian rules. We're not supposed to get surprised.
Let's get this match underway.
agreed to it.
Canadian rules. Again, I've seen a number of matches in Canada. Stampede, the old Maple Leaf Wrestling, of course. You know, WWE, of course, goes there all the time. The infamous Montreal screw job.
Come on, Shannon.
I don't. Well, Suke agreed to it. Bella's rung and this one's underway. One fall with a half-hour time limit. Our friends from All Pro Wrestling are here tonight, so we've got to modify the rules here. So for our friends at All Pro Wrestling, we'll do have our Tsunami taking him off his feet. Wasn't able to get up to his feet himself, but still able to take down. I think that's Shane.
Yeah, Shane in the ring right now. You can tell he has just a little lighter shade of skin. Seems that Shannon spends a little bit more time at the beach.
Off the top rope comes Caden Anthony, and we got a cover right here. No, only a 1 count.
Also, Shannon adorning the knee brace on the right leg, as were Shane having no knee brace on either leg. Maybe a little bit of a knee support for the left leg, but not that huge brace that Shannon wears on his right leg. Otherwise, these guys are identical.
Caden Anthony now hammerlocking Shane Ballard, and again, this is under Canadian rules. I'm not really sure. Maybe Sparky Ballard, and you know, given his last name, knows what the Canadian rules are.
Well, let's be clear about that. Sparky Ballard actually sharing no relation to the Shannon and Shane Ballard. However, the Canadian rules, I imagine Sparky is aware of them. I mean, Sparky is without a doubt the best referee we have, probably one of the best referees in the business, period. And it seems to me that Sparky has to have an understanding of these rules, or else he probably would be reading the Canadian rule book, as our veteran ring announcer Donald Denoyer is doing right now.
Tsunami working over the leg, or excuse me, the arm rather. One of the appendages he's working over as he tags in Caden Anthony. Now set him off the ropes. Inverted atomic drop, spinning heel kick right there by Caden, and we got a cover right here, but immediately broken up by Shannon Ballard.
What, is that part of Canadian rules? You're allowed to just walk in and kick the guy in the back of the head? I mean, I don't know what kind of rules those are.
We got a brawl right here going on with Shannon and Shannon going over the top rope, being low bridged right there, and I mean, we got a pretty good history right there just between Tsunami and Shannon right now. Off the top, hitting that leg drop. We get 1, 2, 3. He got him. What the?
Wait a minute! The Canadian rule book states that if a pinfall is made under the 5-minute mark, it has to be a 5 count.
What?
Timekeeper, what time do we have?
2 minutes, 46 seconds.
It has to be a 5 count, it's in there.
Oh, there you have it. Referee Sparky Ballard.
Referee Sparky Ballard reading into the rule book and putting on his spectacles, noticing that there has to be a 5 count before the 5-minute mark. So you could literally get counted up to 4 and kick out.
The first time I've heard of any of this. That's what I'm saying. I've seen matches in Canada.
Who the hell wrote this book?
Somebody named Lutkins and Wells. Lutkins and Wells.
Lutkins and Wells. Wells. No idea who that is.
Apparently, Lutkins and Wells, the authors of the Canadian rule book, have stated that you have to get a count of 5 before the 5-minute mark. That's confusing and really just downright pathetic and in favor, really, of the Ballards, because at this point, Suke would have retained the tag team titles.
Tsunami now delivering a headbutt into the ribs of Shane Ballard. Now set him off the ropes, taking up over hip toss. Nicely done. And he's got him in the center of the ring. Say it if you know it. You can't sue me. Off the ropes, elbow drop right in the center of the ring. We got to come here. Only a count of 1. We're at the 4-minute 11-second mark of the match, so it would still have to be a 5 count, I guess, up until 5. First time I've heard of this, but okay. And that's Suton. We got to cover right here. 1, 2. No, Keaton not able to keep him down.
Why not 4?
Not able to keep him down for the count of 5. And you heard that right, count of 5. We're at 4:38 in the match. Tsunami. I have no idea really how to call this here.
Yeah, I mean, we're really coming up on the 5-minute mark, so I guess that first rule now becoming irrelevant. And as my sentence is finishing, we have hit 5 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, which now indicates that it's now a 3 count. If Donald Denoyer will allow the audience to know that we're 5 minutes in, with 5 minutes.
What the hell? What?
To Rule 33.7.
What?
It's Article C in the Canadian Rule Book. A submission can only take place after the 10th.
These guys are idiots. I can't believe this crap.
Timekeeper, what is the time?
Final match, 5 minutes, 8 seconds.
No, this match must continue.
They got to be making this up as they go along. I
don't think so, Joseph. It's clearly written in the Canadian rule book.
It says in the Canadian rule book, the submission cannot happen before the 10-minute mark.
There you have it.
This match must continue.
I guess this match. Guess the match continues, and
They agreed to it. The bottom line is, Suke agreed to it. Maybe they didn't know what they were getting themselves into, but they agreed to it.
well, absolutely.
We have passed the 5-minute mark.
Ring announcer Donald Denoyer letting us know 5 minutes have passed in the match, so it can be a 3 count. I guess it still has to be another 5 minutes before you can have a submission.
This is ridiculous! It's ridiculous!
There's a rule book, sir! There's a rule book, sir!
They agreed to it.
They agreed to it.
The fans really upset, and I can't say that I blame them. We got covered here. Only a count of 1.
Yeah, really, the fans giving us a lot of lip service here from ringside as we sit really just right next to them. They're yelling at us like crazy. They're pissed off. But the bottom line is, Tsunami and Caden Anthony agreed to the Canadian rules and the Canadian rule book. Apparently, they had no idea what that implied, but they're finding out slowly but surely.
Well, I mean, the rules of this match are as stated in this book, but I think we need to have an investigation at some point to make sure it's Lutkins and Wells isn't in fact Ballard and Ballard.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. Tsunami now with a tornado spin, and he's Caden Anthony kicking the heads off of the Ballards.
Control the ring! That's not the Canada rules!
I've never, here we go. This I have seen. Caden Anthony getting a boost, coming over the top rope and taking out both of the Ballards on the outside of the ring. nice to see. No matter what happens, we're actually at least seeing a match that.
A memorable match. That's basically what you're trying to say. I mean, the bottom line is this action is still very good. It's just the rules that are crazy.
Referee Sparky up to a count of 5.
Oh my God, he's at 7, 8.
What the hell is this? I want to challenge who wrote these damn rules. But
gentlemen, your winners and still heavyweight champions, Suke.
But I don't know that to be the case. We got. What is it now?
It states in the Canadian rulebook that the outside count is indeed a 20 count and not a 10.
Well, I understand.
I have no other choice but to consider this a tag.
Well, I have seen such rules in Japan where the counts in Japan, apparently they go by the Japanese rules where the count outside the ring is 20. I've seen Ring of Honor use this, but... Suke going to work now. The thing is, no matter what happens, no matter what rule they use, Suke seems to come out on top every time. I mean,
yeah, Suke are now the 10-time tag team champions after just this match alone.
You're right, exactly. I don't know that the referee's even making a count at this point. Both teams are outside. If the count's going underway, sooner or later we're going to have a double count out. That favors the tag team champions. Maybe under Canadian rules there's not a double count out. I don't know. Kate?
The jerk in me actually finds this absolutely hilarious. I mean, I try to be a good guy most of the time, but the reality is this is brilliant. I mean, the Ballards are genius.
Well, you know, again, they got Tsunami and Kate and Anthony to agree to something that they don't know what they agreed to. Hell, we don't know what they agreed to. We are at the 9:15 mark of this match officially. It's gone on much longer than that with breaks and having the rules explained to us.
Yeah, I don't know. I believe our veteran ring announcer, Duncan, is about to let the fans know that we've hit 10 minutes. Submissions are now legal.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are at the 10-minute mark.
Don Denoyer letting us know we are at the 10-minute mark. Submissions are legal, and it.
But folks, remember now, if there was a count out, it would have to be 20. Now, I was aware that in Lucha Libre, 20 is the count, but I was not aware under the Canadian rulebook guidelines that 20 is the count. I mean.
Well, and yeah, as I was saying a few minutes ago, I know in Japan they use a similar rule set where it's a 20 count. Ring of Honor uses a 20 count, so I mean it's not entirely a foreign concept, but
yeah, but the idea of a 5 count is completely foreign, and also the no submission before 10 minutes. That's just bull crap. But genius nonetheless. I mean, I'm going to give these guys some credit. I mean, they asked them to here's a 2 and now almost a 3 count. But they asked them to agree to the.
There's 656 pages in this book. 656 pages in this book.
As we sit here commentating on the match, Donald Denoyer reading through the Canadian rulebook and realizing there's 656 pages. I mean, he's not going to get through the whole book before the end of this match, and I think that was the point. But let's be realistic here. The Ballards proposed it. Suke accepted. And it's brilliant by the Ballards and kind of stupid by Suke.
You know, I gotta completely agree with you on that. Unfortunately, they've accepted a match they don't know the rules to, and here we go. Oh, tag being made. Referee Sparky Ballard on top of that. DDT.
What happened there? Was that a DDT? I thought that was illegal in Canada. Donald, check the rule book. Are DDTs legal in Canada?
Crazy. Got to cover here. 1, 2. Broken out by Tsunami. Tsunami saving the titles.
The DDT is only legal if the guy from Canada is performing it.
So apparently DDT is legal for Canadians only. I mean, what the hell is happening here?
Tag is made, and Shane Ballard back in the match now. I mean, folks, I'm sorry we're having a difficult time calling this match because, quite frankly, what are we calling? I mean,
yeah, there's really no way to answer that. And oh, a huge ace cutter! The 95th of the evening, and it seems to me that Caden Anthony has the upper hand.
Well, he needs to get over there and make a tag badly here, but he's got the opportunity, and no! Shane not allowing that to happen, but Shane missing the elbow drop. Tag is made, Tsunami is in the ring. Tsunami now with a clothesline, following it up with a back elbow. Now here we go, Subone suplex. And a Tsunami splash in the corner. Tsunami, he's got him up. Is it going to be the F-Su? No. Shannon kick to the gut, coming out of that, and going into the corner. Chest first, off the ropes. Big power slam right there by Tsunami. Got to cover 1. No, broken up by Shane. All 4 men in the ring now. This one's been broken down.
Yeah, I know you were going to say, you know, this thing's breaking down here, but you're right, it has been broken down since the beginning. I mean, Canadian rules have really just messed this match up.
Oh, look at this. Suke, they still have the advantage. And, well, Caden's going up, but Tsunami's going up as well. This is not something that we usually see from him. And off the top. Oh, no! Both men missing. And only a count of 2 right there. Suke still managing to retain their titles to this point.
Forearms being exchanged by Caden Anthony and Shannon Ballard in the middle of the ring. You can hear him from here from ringside.
Nice drop kick right there by Caden Anthony, and right there, got a kick to the gut. It's going to be, what is this, a power bomb? Yes, power bomb near the corner right there.
That's definitely the stiffest part of the ring here.
Oh, running drop kick by Caden Anthony.
Gold Digger running past us, and if she wants to take 10 more laps, I'd certify that.
In the ring now, Tsunami sending him into the corner and going for it. Oh, catching them boots. Shannon Ballard off the second rope. Oh my goodness, uh-oh, no, and wait, what's this? Canadian Maple Leaf, I know. Texas Cloverleaf, same thing, right? Gold Digger up on the ring apron, and Sean Casey from behind, are you kidding me? Super kick by Sean Casey. Oh my goodness, now, are you... Time of the fall, 15 minutes, 25 seconds. Your winners and apparently new unified tag team champions, Shane and Shannon Ballard. I don't know, is that legal? Does that count under the Canadian rules? Christian, I know we talked about on Monday we're going to have a board meeting. We definitely need to look into these Canadian rules. I'll bet you dollars and donuts the authors of these Canadian rules are Ballard and Ballard.
I'm speechless here. You know, folks at home, Joseph Duncan, Christian Cole, we're not only the commentators here for your Vendetta Pro Wrestling television program and YouTube show, but the reality is we are also the commissioners of this, and I'm not one to reverse the referee's decision, but you can guarantee this is not over. We're going to sit down, we're going to talk about it. I'm going to have a real long meeting with Marky Ballard. John Casey's involvement in this match is despicable. It should not happen, and Sparky missed it. He just missed it, bottom line.
Time of the fall, 15 minutes, 25 seconds. Your winners, and apparently, under Canadian rules, new Unified Tag Team Champions, Shane and Shannon.
5, 4.
If you would like to get involved behind the scenes with pro wrestling, we are looking for you. All Pro Wrestling is always on the lookout for talented interns in the areas of television production, including commentators, graphic design, and website design. We also have highly paid commission sales and marketing openings. For more information, email your qualifications and resume and tell us which area behind the scenes you'd love to be involved in. For your free brochure, call us at 510-785-8396 or visit us at www.allprowrestling.net.
Dragon Gate USA and Vendetta Pro Wrestling team up for a huge doubleheader on Friday, January 25th at Lakeview Junior High School, featuring former WWE superstar John Morrison. Doors open at 6 p.m. with tickets as low as $15. Get 2 high-flying, hard-hitting, insane shows for 1 ticket. Get tickets at dgusa.tv or at the Shack in Lompoc, Anytime Fitness in Orchid, Leisure Time Games in the Santa Maria Mall, or Discoteca Miramar.
Jekyll's cousin, you looking a little burnt tonight. Burnt is one thing, but Jekyll's got that fire. You know what I mean? It's true, you got that fire. You may be burnt, but I feel bad for the Carnival of Shadows, dog.
Hello, Corvus. I bet you thought you would never see me again, huh? But as you can see, you were wrong. And as you can also see, there are some things that may not be right with me. But as I can recall, there has always been something a little wrong with me. And as you can see, my little problem here has not gone away, and I don't think it's going to go away for quite some time. But I'm going to get my sweet, sweet revenge on that little problem. But as for next week, you and me and the rest of your little friends are going to play. And Corvus, I'm going to bring my 2 new friends with me. So next week, Corvus, I want you, I want you and your little friends to come at 100%, because even though I'm not 100%, my 2 new friends are. So let's play.
Ladies and gentlemen, Joseph Duncan and Christian Cole here at ringside. The Rock of Love, Billy Blade, 1/3 of Midnight Delight. making his way to the ring, and this is going to be a ladder match. Above the ring, you see a case hanging. Inside that case are a pair of scissors. The person who...
More specifically clippers, Joseph, but someone's getting their head shaved, and I want it to be Billy Blade. I don't know who's gonna win, but I would love if Billy Blade got that nasty, ratty mop that he calls hair. You're gonna lose tonight, punk. You think you can put your hands on a woman? Unbelievable.
I absolutely gotta agree with you. There's no quite frankly, after what happened earlier tonight, we're not even going to attempt to be unbiased. That was just completely uncalled for, completely despicable, and I want to see this man pay the price.
Put your hands together for Ed
Former WWE World Tag Team Champion. Former WWE-owned ECW World Heavyweight Champion and former WWE World Cruiserweight Champion. He's competed, I mean, pretty much a who's who in professional wrestling in the last 15 years. This man has been in the ring with, he is Matt Hardy.
So now, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of everyone here at Lakeview Junior High School, and on behalf of Vendetta Pro Wrestling, the wait is over. Make some noise. It's time to go to war. Introducing first, he's coming in tonight, measuring in at 9 inches. Coming
Allegedly.
from Sunset Boulevard in Hollywood Hills, he is the Rock of Love, Billy Blade. And his opponent, he has won over 20 professional wrestling titles, including 13 in the WWE, and he is one half
one is underway.
Where you going, Billy?
And Billy Blade already outside.
You think we'll see an ace cutter in this one?
Yeah, pretty good chance of that, actually.
Shut up, don't touch me.
So you put your hands on a woman, huh?
Matt Hardy going to the outside right now. He's gonna. It's gonna be a race, I think. Oh my goodness, missing that leg drop.
Huge right hand by Matt Hardy, connecting with the third or fourth chin of Billy Blade. Now Billy getting shoved into the corner. Matt, go ahead and take turns with each corner with Billy Blade's head. Apparently fans chanting for a dead bed.
Well, again, Matt Hardy has held the WWE-owned ECW heavyweight title. We've got to make sure we point out the WWE-owned part.
Yeah, that's probably the least of his accomplishments.
I have to agree with you on that. Off the top and hitting that elbow. Again, folks, after what took place earlier in the evening, me and Christian Cole, I mean, we're not even going to attempt to be unbiased. We want to see Billy Blade get his ass handed to him and his hair taken off of him.
Absolutely. Oh, wow. Huge low blow by Billy Blade, connecting directly with the groin of Matt Hardy.
And it's, unfortunately, it's perfectly legal in this contest. There basically are, it's effectively a hardcore match. Only with the stipulation you must climb the ladder and retrieve the clippers. Billy Blade getting a hard, I don't know if that ladder doesn't look like it's going to come close to reaching.
Well, I can almost guess that Billy Blade's not so worried about the clippers at this point. I mean, they're still early in the match. And Billy, what I was going to say was Billy wanting to use the ladder more as a weapon than anything else, but it turns out Matt Hardy using the weapon against Billy.
Matt Hardy still walking gingerly after that low blow, but you want to talk about a guy who's got history in ladder matches.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Matt Hardy really being one of the innovators of the ladder match. Him and his brother Jeff back in the WWE in the 90s, formerly known as the WWF, really mastered the ladder match and invented a lot of techniques in their way to win a ladder. Oh, wow. Right in the face goes the ladder as Matt Hardy is down and reeling from that ladder, landing directly on his chin.
Well, and one of the things about that, because he's been in so many ladder matches, he's innovated so much, there's a lot of footage out there. Because there's a lot of footage out there, there's a lot for Billy Blade to have studied up on.
Whoa. Joseph Duncan, do you really believe that Billy Blade's ever studied anything in his life other than maybe a line of, well, I'm not gonna.
I got you. Oh my goodness, it's that corner. Well, generally I would say no, but just in the case of this, with his hair's on the line, oh my goodness, on skinny chop. I'm sure he's at least looked at videos of it. I mean, not exactly a guy known for his study habits.
Yeah, Billy Blade known for his chops.
Oh!
Now ducking that chop there as Matt Hardy goes for the arm bringer, turning it around and bending his arm over the top rope. No 5 count here, folks. There's no disqualification in this match.
He's going to make sure to take that unskinny chop away from him. He possibly taking his arm right there. Billy Blade going over. You pretty much have one of two options. Go over or have your arm broken. He decided to go over.
Talk about arm broken. Now Matt setting up the ladder. Oh, the ladder breaking there. Oh, wow. Oh, geez. Oh, my gosh. Crushing the arm of Matt Hardy, or of Billy Blade, rather. Matt Hardy is... Billy Blade's arm could be broken here. And now with the cross arm breaker, holding it down. really just wanting Billy to submit just to see him submit, because if he submits, it means nothing in this match, folks. The reality is someone's going to climb the ladder and someone is going to end up with the clippers, and the other guy, well, he might be as bald as you, Joseph Duncan.
I keep my hair short on purpose. Somebody's going to get their hair short
without intention.
Exactly. Yeah, somebody's going to unintentionally learn, like me, the effects of the low maintenance haircut.
Absolutely. Having the most beautiful hair in the world like Christian Cole does, not an easy feat, I must tell you.
Landing on his feet right there, Matt Hardy, and then going for that clothesline, but ducking it, and neck breaker, nicely done by Billy Blade.
Yeah, Matt Hardy reeling from that neck breaker, laying down on the canvas and not really getting up quickly at all. He could be in trouble here.
And some of that trademark offense right there by Billy Blade, known for his neck breakers, his stiff kicks, and of course that unskinny chop. I don't know if that unskinny chop's going to be in play after Matt Hardy pretty much took his arm. Of course, he already hit one already, and now going low, and he's going to suplex him onto the ladder. Oh my goodness!
Wow. Matt Hardy taking every inch of that ladder on his back. And an elbow drop to boot. I mean, really just kicking the man while he's down, so to speak.
I'm making sure to keep on him, which Billy now going to set up. Looks like he's going to try to go up and get those clippers. I don't know if that ladder is going to be I don't know if he's going to get quite high enough, but Matt Hardy getting up to his feet and got a hold of him, but no, being kicked off. Uh-oh. Side effect right there by Matt Hardy.
Yeah, really a well-executed side effect. He definitely got all of that. And Billy Blade now the one reeling on the mat. Really as well, not moving and about maybe to eat some ladder. I don't know. We'll see here as Matt Hardy sets up. Ooh, and ladder straight to the sternum and chest. Billy Blade twice now. Matt Hardy calling for the big ladder.
Hardy now throwing the big ladder in. That one, if he decides to go up for the clippers, that one might get him up there. But he might just decide to use that as a weapon. Perhaps use it in tandem with the other ladder. You never know.
Forgive me for changing the subject, but Matt Hardy with a golf ball-sized knot in the middle of his back now. I don't know if you can see that from here, Joseph, but that wasn't here at the beginning of this match. Already, only a few minutes into this match, Matt Hardy showing the effects of a ladder match, showing how much he hates Billy Blade, showing how badly he wants to shave Billy's head.
And looks like he's going to get it already, but no. Oh my goodness.
Go check on him.
Matt Hardy taking a nasty spill right there. I mean, you hate to see him hit that top rope, but then again, that top rope may have saved his life if he went just flat over to the floor.
Yeah, and let me just mention, Jay Stone completely missing the ball on that. Matt Hardy taking all of that top rope and then out to the outside on the hardwood floor. Jay Stone, the nearest ref, not even going to check on him. Absolutely atrocious job by Jay Stone.
Billy Blade now looks like he's going to be going up for those clippers. We might see a short hair Matt Hardy, but no, Hardy back in the ring. Is he going to get there in time? Oh my goodness, Billy Blade eating that top rope.
Sure did. Tit for tat once again as Billy earlier pushed Matt off the top of the ladder and Matt landed on the rope. Billy now getting pushed by Matt and being hung up on the top rope. Both men really in bad shape. Only just a few minutes into this ladder match. Both these guys are in real trouble.
Crowd now chanting for Hardy. Hardy perhaps feeding off that adrenaline. That's one thing about the fans. They can give you a nice big adrenaline rush, and that adrenaline works miracles.
Yeah, that's right, Joseph Duncan. You know, the fans of Vendetta Pro Wrestling are really the blood behind Vendetta Pro. They're the people who keep the energy going for these professional wrestlers to do what they do, and you know. But we can't forget to mention the fact that Matt Hardy's hate for Billy Blade after Billy Blade giving a twist of fate to Matt Hardy's well-known girlfriend, Rebby Sky, in the middle of the ring. You have to figure the hatred that Matt Hardy has for Billy Blade is trumping anything else at this point.
Well, we got two ladders set up right here. I don't know how this is going to end, but it's not going to end well for somebody. Perhaps both.
Exchanging right hands on the top of the rope there. Billy giving lefts now. A couple rights there from Matt.
Uh-oh. Off the top of the ladder! Matt Hardy hitting hard. The back of his head right there in the corner of that ring. Like you said earlier, that's one of the hardest parts of the ring, is a steel support beam underneath there.
Most of the fans here in Vendetta Pro Wrestling at Terror Rising 2012 on their feet, chanting for Matt Hardy to go ahead and win this match as Matt regains his footing, gets up to the top.
Looks like that.
Of the ring.
Yeah, I was going to say, it looks like that ladder might be done for the evening.
It seems to me like it's broken for sure. Matt now setting up the largest ladder. I think it's a 12-footer, if I'm not mistaken, laying on that second rope now.
Hardy now lift him into position and side slamming him right there on top of that ladder. Not really a far drop, but I think he's got some bad intentions coming off of there. Matt Hardy going to the top rope. Oh, this is going to be brutal.
Yeah, Matt Hardy setting up something here as Billy Blade lays on the second rope. More importantly, on a steel ladder.
Billy Blade fighting out of it, and now standing on a ladder on that second turnbuckle.
That's cheating!
Oh my goodness!
Wow.
I make that joke about the social plans being changed, but his social plans might be changed permanently after that.
Yeah, well, it's not like Billy Blade was getting much action before that, but the reality is women are not going to mess with his junk as messed up as it is now.
And look at this. Spinning around. Oh, no. Billy Blade ducking it. Oh, wow.
Yeah, it looks like Billy Blade going for the neck breaker there, reverse neck breaker, and not really getting all of it, but nevertheless pulling Matt off of his feet onto his back, and Matt seeming in a pretty, well, he's in a lot of pain.
Billy Blade now going, well, I thought he was going to go up to the, no, he's going to the outside. He's got a third ladder. What the hell is he doing?
Billy Blade going underneath the ring now, and you got, like, what is this? Oh my God. He's grabbing a table. You know, leave it up to Billy Blade to beg Matt Hardy to fight him in a ladder match, and then Matt, of course, the courage of Matt Hardy agreeing to see Billy Blade in the ladder match, but Billy then wanting to always take it a step further. You know, Matt didn't agree to a tables match, but of course Billy's going to grab a table, bring it to the ring, and try and use it, and it doesn't surprise me. A huge DDT now on the ladder. Matt Hardy might be out cold.
Should we go to the Canadian rulebook for that one?
I'm down to Noyer asking if we should go to Canadian rules. Setting up the table, apparently, like you said, he's bringing some other stuff into it. Apparently, he's interested in making this a TLC tables, ladders, and chairs match, or at least ladders and tables anyway.
But Joseph, that's not what Matt Hardy agreed to. He agreed to a hair match. He agreed to a ladder match. Why did Billy need to involve the table?
Because he's Billy Blade. That's what he does.
Yeah, despicable. You're right.
Hard shot right there by Billy Blade, and another one. He's going to set him up on that table, and Oh, I get the feeling something nasty is about to happen here.
Yeah, Matt Hardy laid out on top of the table as Billy Blade scales the ladder, really with an opportunity to grab the Clippers at this point, but distracted with the idea of maiming Matt Hardy. But Matt getting up and fighting out. A couple of big right hands to the gut of Billy Blade. Matt now climbing the reverse side of the ladder with the lack of supports. This could get dangerous real quick, folks.
Billy Blade being knocked loopy, but no. Blade fighting back, and oh, now he's going for it. He's seen he was in trouble. He's going to go for the Clippers. And Billy Blade through the table.
Wow! Matt Hardy climbing the reverse side of that ladder, and Matt Hardy knows the ladders all too well. Really, just having no problem climbing the reverse side. Now he's going for it. The Clippers, and does he have it? Yes!
Christian, we're about to see Billy get his hair cut.
Joseph Duncan, we will celebrate tonight. Billy Blade getting his hair cut. I am absolutely ecstatic.
That's your win.
I am absolutely ecstatic, smiling ear to ear. Matt Hardy is the only guy in this building smiling bigger than me. I've been waiting so long for this. Billy Blade is about to get his head shaved, and I couldn't be happier.
And Billy Blade, I mean, he went hard through that table. I mean, he's already physically, he's in bad shape. I mean, here we go. Oh no, hell no. We're gonna stop this right now.
I kept my word. I'll leave you. Now you keep your word and come in here and let me cut your hair and shave your hair like all these people want to see.
Billy Blade saying no. Billy Blade, he must realize if he does not agree, he is a breach of contract. Oh, what's this? Low blow. Remy Sky, Suke throwing him in the ring. He's going to get his hair cut, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, look at this. Is it Remy Sky? Uh-oh, right here. There we go. The hair's being cut. Oh, he looks like what? And look at yours. Yeah, look at it. Yeah, he's going to look like you. No. This is not going to be... They're trying to say... Well, the fact of the matter is, he's got his hair cut already. Whether he finishes the job tonight or he finishes it on another night, he's lost a considerable amount of hair. He's going to get that cut.
Right now, you look like Jason Voorhees without the hockey mask. But I don't care if it's in the next 5 minutes, the next 5 days, the next 5 weeks. I'm going to shave your head until you look like a little cue-ball.
Well, the Midnight Delight coming to the rescue, but Midnight Delight trying to come to the rescue, but as you can see, all that hair that's already in the ring. Billy Blade, if he doesn't finish his haircut, he's gonna look ridiculous even by his standards.
You know what? It might have been 30% of his hair, but I'm 100% happier than I was before the beginning of that match. Billy Blade losing the match, Matt Hardy securing the clippers from the top, and now Billy Blade with a huge bald spot on his head. He might not have gotten all of it shaven, but a very significant amount.
Supporting Vendetta Pro. Thank you for supporting wrestling in its purest form, and it exists in us right here because each and every one of you. Just to get all the athleticism and a bunch of big rocks, now we're going to entertain you. So I would like to leather in the sky, and you two guys are having my back. Let's do a couple beat ones and send the crowd on happy. How's this sound? You guys will roll with me? We'll wind it up. How about this way?